Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's YunKs. Today, I'll be showing you guys the Proud Spire. This is the Rise of Iron Banner shotgun. Anyway, let's just quickly go over the perks that I have on this thing. So for the sights, I run linear compensator. We have reinforced barrel, oiled frame, single point sling, appended mag, also full auto, and rangefinder. So pretty decent perks on this shotgun. Now before we get into it, I do want to mention this is a high rate of fire, low impact shotty, same archetype as a Stolen Will or the Vanguard shotgun Occam's Razor. Anyway, let's just get right into the gameplay. So the Proud Spire versus the Ultra Knight for the DPS test. It took me 6 shots to put him down, each headshot dealing 5,542 damage, and it took me 3.3 seconds to kill him. Alright, nice and quick. Let's talk about PvE real quick with this shotty. Is it decent? Well, personally for me, I prefer higher rate of fire shotguns for PvE. I definitely feel like you get more DPS out of him. As you saw against the Ultra Knight, it just completely shredded him down. Of course, you're not going to get as much bang for your buck with this shotgun if you compare it to something like a Matador 64. You are going to run through ammo a lot quicker using this type of shotgun, but that is fine. At the end of the day, shotguns are meant for burst damage, and this type of shotty definitely delivers when it comes to that. Of course, perks always matter as well. I do have full auto on this, and I would certainly pick full auto over rangefinder in PvE if I were to use this shotty. So overall, I do think the Proud Spire is a pretty decent PvE weapon, especially if you have something like full auto on it. It'll just really burst your enemies down. Anyway, let's move on to PvP now, where this thing definitely doesn't shine nearly as much compared to PvE. In PvP, you know, the current shotgun meta is certainly not the Proud Spire type shotguns. Obviously, Matadors own the meta right now for shotguns in PvP, and that's really going to make it tough to use the Proud Spire in the Crucible when you got a bunch of Matadors everywhere where they could easily outrange you, like so easily. Remember, this is a high rate of fire, low impact shotgun, so you do have to be fairly close to your enemy in order to kill them with one shot. However, if you do miss a shot with this shotgun, it's not nearly as punishing as if you miss a shot with Matador or something, where you have that huge gap in between your shots. So if you are outside of melee range and you didn't kill the enemy with the first shot from the Proud Spire, you could always rely on that second shot to come in a timely manner. It shouldn't, really shouldn't be a problem to get that second shot off whatsoever with this type of shotgun. So if you are using this, just be aware that you do have a slight advantage when it comes to that if you are facing somebody with a Matador, conspiracy theory, or whatnot. Just remember, you do have a slight advantage if they do not kill you in the first shot, and if they are outside of melee range, you are pretty much going to win that fight most of the time. But of course, that probably is going to be a rare occurrence, because usually a Matador won't have a problem whatsoever putting you down, at a decent range with one shot. So you're really just going to have to try and outplay your enemies if you are using the Proud Spire. Just be unpredictable and shit. I don't know. Despite this being a shitty ass shotgun for the Crucible, I still had a ton of fun with it. I was using it in the Iron Banner, which I just came to realize was last week, and I am pretty damn late with this video. Oh well. Anyway, guys, go ahead and leave in the comments. Let me know what you think about the Proud Spire. Do you have one? And if you do, what perks are on yours? Let me know. I am working on the Whale, the future War Cult hand cannon, for my next primary review. Not quite sure what I'm doing for my next special weapon review yet. Just to give you guys a little heads up what's going on there. And by the way, I love this clip. I don't know why, just rockets like flying past me. It was pretty incredible. Yeah, I think that's pretty much going to wrap this one up, guys. And, although this is a piece of shit, if you want to compare it to the Matador in the Crucible, it's a fucking piece of shit shotgun. Despite all of that, I don't care what anybody says. I really genuinely had fun with this shotgun in the Crucible, and Iron Banner nonetheless. And I think we're going to wrap this one up on that note. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the video, and go ahead and leave a sub if you haven't already if you want to see more weapon reviews similar to this one. I'm always covering weapons here in Destiny. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time.